Have you ever felt like things just aren't going your way, or that your prayers go unanswered? Many of us experience challenges that leave us questioning if Allah is truly present in our lives. However, there are times when Allah is working silently behind the scenes, guiding us in ways we might not even notice. In today's video, we'll explore 7 subtle yet powerful signs that Allah is actively shaping your path, even when it might seem like nothing is happening. Stay with us to discover these divine signs that can bring renewed faith and peace. Sign 1. Unexpected obstacles in your path. In life, we all encounter obstacles, moments when things just don't go as planned. Sometimes, no matter how hard we try, our efforts seem blocked at every turn. We may think these setbacks are random or simply bad luck, but in many cases, these roadblocks are Allah's way of guiding us away from situations or paths that may ultimately harm us. Imagine you're working hard for a specific job or goal, but unexpected issues keep coming up. Perhaps you miss deadlines due to unforeseen events, or crucial plans fall apart at the last minute. These challenges can feel frustrating, even unfair, but these very obstacles might be divine protection. Allah, in His wisdom, may be steering you away from potential harm, or directing you towards something far better than what you originally planned. The Quran offers insight into this wisdom. Allah says, "But perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you, and perhaps you love a thing and it is bad for you, and Allah knows while you know not." Quran 2:216. This verse reminds us that we don't always know what's best for us. Something that appears to be an unfortunate obstacle may actually be a blessing in disguise. This obstacle could be Allah's gentle nudge, telling us to walk away and trust that He has something better prepared for us. Reflect on times when something you wanted didn't work out, only for you to later realize it was for the best. Perhaps you avoided a toxic relationship, or were protected from an opportunity that would have negatively impacted your life. These missed chances weren't just missed, they were part of Allah's greater plan. When we encounter consistent, unexpected barriers that prevent us from moving forward, it may be Allah's way of telling us to pause, reconsider, and perhaps walk away. These roadblocks encourage us to step back, place our trust in Allah's wisdom, and believe that He is guiding us to what is truly best, even if we can't see it yet. Sign 2. Opportunities arise at just the right time. Sometimes, as we're struggling to make a situation work, new opportunities unexpectedly appear, almost as if out of nowhere. These moments are not mere coincidences. They may be signs of Allah's guidance. When something you truly need arrives precisely when you're ready for it, it can be a powerful indicator that Allah is gently steering you in a new direction. Imagine you're facing obstacles in a relationship or job that's draining you emotionally. You may feel trapped or uncertain about how to move forward, but then, unexpectedly, a new opportunity presents itself. Perhaps you meet someone who offers support or guidance, or maybe a new job or career path becomes available. These moments of divine timing can be Allah's way of encouraging you to walk away from the situation you're struggling with and take a step towards something better. This concept of divine timing is rooted in the understanding that Allah's plans are always unfolding in ways we may not immediately understand. When we place our trust in Allah, things often start to fall into place at the right moment. Allah says in the Quran, "And whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him." Quran 65:3. By relying on Allah, we open ourselves to His guidance, allowing new paths to emerge just when we need them most. When these timely opportunities come up, they are often a sign that it's time to move on from what's been holding you back. Trust in these moments. Recognize them as Allah's way of providing for you and guiding you toward a path filled with more blessings and peace. Sign 3. Finding peace in times of hardship. Life struggles often leave us feeling anxious, lost, or overwhelmed. But sometimes, in the middle of hardship, we experience a strange sense of calm, a feeling that despite everything, things will be okay. This unexplainable peace can be a sign that Allah is with us, providing strength and guiding us toward a decision we may be struggling with. Imagine you're in a challenging situation, perhaps in a relationship or a job that no longer feels right. You might feel burdened by stress and worry about the future. But when you start to consider leaving or making a big change, a quiet calm settles over you. It's almost as if something inside reassures you that stepping away is the right choice. This inner peace is often a blessing from Allah, a reminder that He is supporting you and guiding you even in the most difficult times. This tranquility reflects Allah's mercy. In the Quran, Allah says, "Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." Quran 13:28. Remembering Allah and trusting in His wisdom often brings comfort that nothing else can provide. When we sincerely seek Allah's guidance, He may grant us this feeling of peace as a way to reassure us that we are making the right decision. This peace is not a signal to remain in hardship, but rather a gentle nudge to take the next step with confidence. It's a reminder that while challenges will come, Allah's presence will carry us through them. So, if you find yourself feeling unusually calm about leaving a difficult situation, consider this a sign from Allah, an encouragement to trust His guidance and walk away with faith that He has something better in store for you. Sign 4. Your doers are answered in unexpected ways. When we make du'as, prayers, we often have a specific answer or outcome in mind. We might pray for success in a particular relationship, job, or opportunity. But sometimes, Allah answers our prayers in ways we didn't expect, showing us a path we hadn't considered or offering something entirely different. These unexpected responses to our du'as can be Allah's way of guiding us to what is truly best, even if it doesn't match our original requests. Imagine you're praying for success in a job, asking Allah to help you secure a position you believe is perfect. However, instead of landing the job, you face rejection. Disappointed, you might wonder if your prayers went unanswered. But then, another opportunity arises, maybe in a field you hadn't even thought of, and this new role turns out to be a far better fit for your skills and values. In hindsight, you realize that not getting the first job was actually a blessing. Allah, in His wisdom, was guiding you to a path more aligned with your true needs and potential. This idea is supported by the understanding that Allah always knows what is best for us, even when we don't. Sometimes, He answers our du'as not by giving us exactly what we asked for, but by leading us towards something more beneficial. In the Quran, Allah says, "It may be that you dislike a thing which is good for you, and that you like a thing which is bad for you. Allah knows, and you do not know." Quran 2:16. When you notice that your prayers are answered in ways you hadn't anticipated, it can be a sign that Allah is encouraging you to move in a new direction. If you're holding on to something that keeps falling apart, despite your best efforts and prayers, this may be a subtle message from Allah, showing you that a different path awaits. Trust that His guidance will ultimately bring peace, even if the journey looks different than you expected. Sign 5. A stronger connection with faith. There are times in life when we feel an unexpected pull toward our faith, a renewed interest in prayer, reflection, or learning more about Islam. This deeper connection isn't random. It's often Allah's invitation for us to draw closer to Him, especially during times of hardship or confusion. When faced with challenges that make us question our path, Allah may inspire us to seek Him, encouraging us to walk away from situations that no longer serve our spiritual growth. Imagine being in a situation that brings more stress than peace, whether it's a relationship, job, or habit. You start feeling the need to pray more often, or feel motivated to turn to the Quran and seek guidance. These feelings are not merely coping mechanisms. They can be gentle signs from Allah, calling you to lean on Him. By strengthening your faith, you're able to see with greater clarity, recognizing that sometimes moving away from certain circumstances is necessary for your spiritual well-being. This connection during trials is one of Allah's blessings. The Quran reminds us, "And when my servants ask you concerning me, indeed, I am near. I respond to the call of the supplicant when he calls upon me." Quran 2:186. Through difficulties, Allah is inviting us to connect with Him, knowing that through faith we find both strength and clarity. If you're feeling a growing connection to your faith, it might be a sign that Allah is guiding you to make a change. By turning to Him, we find the courage to let go of what hinders our growth and embrace what nourishes our soul. Trust in this calling, for it's Allah's way of showing you a path forward, one filled with peace and purpose. Sign 6. Receiving unexpected help from people. Throughout our lives, we may find ourselves in challenging situations where we feel lost or overwhelmed. It's during these times that Allah often sends unexpected help our way, often through the people we encounter. These helpers can come in many forms: friends, family, mentors, or even strangers who provide support, advice, or resources just when we need them the most. Recognizing these moments as divine assistance can be a key sign that Allah is guiding us to make significant changes in our lives. Consider a time when you were facing a dilemma. Maybe you were struggling with a difficult decision regarding a job or relationship. Just as you were feeling stuck, a friend reached out to check in on you. During your conversation, they shared their own experiences and offered insights that resonated with your situation. This seemingly casual encounter might feel coincidental, but often it's a reminder of Allah's presence in our lives, manifesting through others. In many ways, Allah works through people to guide us and provide for us. Whether it's a kind word of encouragement, practical help with a project, or simply a listening ear, these acts can be profound reminders that we are not alone. Allah's care can be subtle, yet powerful, showing us that He is aware of our struggles and is orchestrating support in ways we might not expect. For instance, think about how a stranger can sometimes say just the right thing to lift your spirits. You might be feeling down about a decision to walk away from something that doesn't serve you, and then someone shares a story of their own journey toward change. This can ignite a spark of hope, giving you the strength to follow through with your own choices. Such moments reinforce the idea that Allah places people in our lives for a reason, often at the most critical junctures. Furthermore, the support we receive often encourages us to re-evaluate our current circumstances. When we find ourselves surrounded by uplifting individuals, it can lead us to reconsider relationships or situations that drain our energy. This encouragement can be a gentle push from Allah, reminding us that walking away from negativity and towards positivity is a necessary step for our growth. In the Quran, Allah reminds us of the importance of community and mutual support. He says, "And cooperate in righteousness and piety." Quran 5.2. This verse highlights the significance of helping one another and being there for others. So, when we receive help, it not only serves as a reminder of Allah's mercy, but also reinforces the idea that we should extend that support to others in their times of need. If you find that you are consistently encountering people who offer help or guidance when you're feeling uncertain, take a moment to reflect on these interactions. Are they urging you to reconsider a path that may not be right for you? Are they encouraging you to let go of what's holding you back? These signs can serve as a powerful indication that Allah is working through them to guide you toward a better future. Ultimately, being open to receiving help and recognizing these divine interventions can transform how we navigate life's challenges. It allows us to trust that Allah's care is woven through the fabric of our interactions, affirming that sometimes the assistance we need comes from unexpected sources. As we acknowledge and appreciate these moments, we become more attuned to Allah's guidance, making it easier to walk away from what no longer serves us. Sign 7. Noticing patterns or signs in daily life. In our busy lives, it's easy to overlook the small signs and patterns that occur around us. Yet sometimes, these repetitive elements serve as reminders of Allah's presence and guidance, gently nudging us toward important decisions. When we start to notice certain patterns, be it in our thoughts, encounters, or experiences, it can signal that Allah is trying to communicate with us about our current situation. For instance, have you ever noticed that you keep hearing the same piece of advice from different people? Or perhaps you keep encountering the same themes in the books you read or the sermons you listen to. These recurring messages can be a subtle way of Allah encouraging you to pay attention to a specific issue in your life. This pattern might point to the need to let go of a toxic relationship or to shift your career path. When we connect these dots, it's a sign that Allah is guiding us to reflect on our choices. Moreover, mindfulness plays a crucial role in recognizing these signs. When we practice being present in our daily lives, we become more attuned to the small miracles and lessons that surround us. This awareness can cultivate a sense of gratitude, reminding us that Allah is always with us, even in the most mundane moments. For instance, a simple walk might reveal beautiful scenery, a random act of kindness from a stranger, or an inspiring message that resonates deeply with our current struggles. In the Quran, Allah reminds us to be mindful and to reflect on His signs. Indeed, in the creation of the heavens and the earth, and the alternation of the night and the day, are signs for those of understanding. Quran 3:190. By observing our surroundings and the patterns that emerge, we can foster a deeper connection with Allah, which can provide clarity on our paths. So, the next time you notice a pattern or sign in your life, take a moment to reflect on its meaning. It may be Allah's way of guiding you toward making a change, prompting you to walk away from something that no longer serves your best interest. Embrace these signs with gratitude, as they serve to strengthen your relationship with Allah and illuminate the path ahead. Thank you for watching. We hope this video has opened your eyes to the subtle signs that Allah may be sending your way. Remember, recognizing these signs can lead to a more fulfilling and spiritually aligned life. If you found this content valuable, please give us a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from it. Your support helps us reach more people and spread these important messages. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more unique insights and teachings on Islam. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on our latest videos. We love hearing from you, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. What signs have you noticed in your own life? Thank you once again for being a part of our community. Until next time, may Allah guide you and keep you in His grace. Take care.